Good day. It's nice having you here again. My name again, Momo Mokafe, and thank you for being here today. Today we shall be talking about basic characteristics of leadership. A few of them, maybe any number we can get to today. Maybe we'll continue for next time. But before we continue, before we start from there, let's quickly remind ourselves of who a leader is and what leadership is all about. Like we said earlier in the previous lecture, a leader is someone who leads. This involves guiding, controlling, and exercising powers over some individuals. We can simply just refer to a leader as someone who knows a destination, a vision, and ready to lead, to direct people to that destination, that vision. Leadership, in the other hand, is simply the act of leading. It's simply the act of leading. So now we can move proper to the characteristics of leadership. In this lecture series, we shall discuss only 15 characteristics. There are many. There are really many. In actual fact, in most cases, they depends on which particular area of life, which particular portfolio you are looking at. So we shall discuss the basic 15 characteristics of leadership. So because we don't have time, so let me start immediately. We will start from 1, honesty and integrity. Integrity is the practice of being honest and showing a consistent and uncompromising adherence to strong moral and ethical principles and values. Integrity. We do talk about people with integrity. That is people who can really vouch for. People who can really, to a large extent, trusted them in that particular phenomenon, in that particular aspect of life. And honesty, on the other hand, is just is being truthful. Yes, being truthful. So integrity is actually living a truthful life. Integrity in leaders refers to being honest, trustworthy, and reliable. Leaders with integrity act in accordance with their words. That is, they practice what they preach and own up to their mistake, which is very important. It's not that they are above mistakes. When they make mistake, they own up to it, as opposed to hiding it or blaming their team. Most leaders now, they blame their team for their mistake and they want to take the glory for whatever the team achieves. That is not integrity. They make excuses for mistakes. That's not integrity. So integrity, you must own up to your mistakes. And in fact, you must give glory to your team whenever the glory come around. Whenever you've had glory, you still have to send it to your team. Why? You have to even take the blame. So that's integrity and honesty. So number 2, confidence. Confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities. Feeling sure of yourself and your ability. Not in an arrogant way, but in a realistic, secure way. Confidence is about feeling superior to others. That is not confidence. Feeling superior to others. No, that is not confidence. It is a quiet inner knowledge that you are capable. When leaders exhibit confidence, they are happy. Confidence on what you are doing. You are happy. They feel positive about their ability to lead people and deal with their daily challenges. They have a can-do attitude. We can do it. About whatever comes their way. Their team members appreciate working with them because when leaders are confident, their visions would have been very, very explained. So the next one is, let's talk about inspired others as a characteristic of leadership. leaders inspire others. You know, to inspire others, you have to, one, comport yourself. Inspire others to feel with an animation, quick and inner quickening, or exalting influence, to produce or arouse a feeling or thought to inspire confidence in others. And to inspire others is not about talking alone. It's not about talking to others alone. Your actions must also inspire them. That can-do attitude, they must find it in you. Your followers must find it in you. And you must accept mistakes. You must be humble enough to accept mistakes. I think we're actually going to another. So you must accept mistakes. And you must also have confidence in your team, on your subordinates. Even when they make mistakes, you must correct them in love. Giving them the assurance that they can do it better, in order for you to inspire them. When employees take pride in their leadership and their organization, inspiration follows closely. When they take pride in their leadership and their organization, they get inspired. And the best way to motivate people is to allow them to motivate themselves, and that will come out of their own inspiration. Okay, the next one, number 4. Commitment and passion. Commitment and passion and commitment. Anyhow you want it. Commitment means taking action. Commitment is taking action. Passion gets us to the door, and our commitment keeps us coming back. It's not that because you have commitment and passion, or because you are right, you won't get failure. No. But because you are committed, even when you failed, you move. You come back, you bounce back, because of commitments. Our commitment make that change happen, that our desired change. It's our commitment that will make it happen. Because no matter how good you are as a planner, there will definitely be failure along the line. In actual fact, we will learn during this course that the path to success is filled with a lot of failures on the way. But it's not giving up that will make you succeed. So our commitment will always make that change we desire to happen. Passionate leaders are fully engaged and committed to achieving their goals while helping others to achieve theirs. Number 5, good communication. Good communication is about understanding instructions, acquiring new skills, making requests, asking questions, and relaying information with ease. Now, I want us to really change it to the word effective communication. There is a way I can talk here for 2 hours thereabout, and you won't get anyone. And the aim is to make sure you understand what I'm trying to pass across. So there must be effective communication in leadership. You must explain, you must give a clear and clean communication to your followers, to your team. Good communication skills are perhaps the most basic skills that you can possess as an employee. Yet, they remain one of the most sought after by employers. Effective leadership communication is clear and simple. Don't be vague when discussing what you want from your team or your subordinates. Communicate clearly the goal of the task, how long you expect it to take, any resources they may need in achieving the task, what relevant information they may need in achieving the task. Don't withdraw any information you felt it can help your team. They probably want to show you are a leader, you are the leader. No. And your communication must be effective. What do I mean? That they must understand your communication. It's not maybe whatever is coming out of your mouth. Anything can come out of your mouth. But they must understand what you have in your heart for them to understand. That is only when we can say the communication is effective. So as a leader, you must communicate effectively. You must break the language down to the level they understand. And you must understand that in case you have a complex situation at hand, you as a leader must break it down. We're not saying leaders must know all. No. There's no characteristic of leader that said leaders must know all. But you must understand that whatever you don't know, you can call your team. Even in that particular point of discussing how to break it down, you call your team. Some of your team members may even be more better than you in that particular area. So you must call your team together whenever you see a complex situation. You ask them, okay, how do we break this thing down? How can we achieve this? Then they might give you one or two things that may actually help you for you to pass the instruction. In other words, your communication to your team, to your subordinate, must be effective as a leader. The next one, which we are going to stop because, like I said, our videos must not be more than 15 minutes. So decision-making capabilities, that's number 6. Decision-making skills show your proficiency in choosing between 2 or more alternatives. Decision-making skills show your proficiency in choosing between 2 or more alternatives. You can make decisions once you process all the information available to you and speak with the right point of contact involved. Before you make decisions, afford to get all the relevant information in your hand. Don't look at the picture from one side to make your decision. In actual fact, I have over time I've come to know that you can stand on the same spot, looking at just on the same spot, looking at the same direction, and seeing a different thing. It could be as a result of height. Yeah. You stand on the same, Mr. A stand on the same spot, and you remove Mr. A and put the same Mr. B on the same spot. The publicity is saying different things. So as a leader, before you make decision, you should be able to see it on the part of every of your subordinates. Every of your team member, look at it on their side. Look at this on the side of the company. Look at this at the side of your customers before you make decision. Because it's very, very important, because most of the decisions we make on the round table are what affects the company, and that can actually kill or resurrect the company. It can progress the company or kill the company. So as a leader, we must have that decision-making capability, and our decision must be inclusive of all involved. Must be all-round inclusive. Your team, yourself, the organization, your customers, even the government. You must put them in mind while making some decisions. When I said everyone must be involved, you look at the masses. For instance, if your project has to do with the masses, you are doing road, you are doing constructions and all that, when we're making decisions, you must bring everybody around. The road users. You must bring the government around. Bring the government to the decision-making table. Okay, we'll look at it on the side of government, then look at this on the side of your employees or your subordinates, your team. So that you know that, okay, even though we want the government will want it like this, will our capacity be able to do it? Okay, if our capacity is able to do it, is it the best standard we are able to do? So with all those ones, we should be able to get to the best decision, and once we get to that best decision, we can always get the best. So please, as a leader, our decision-making capabilities must be high, must all be inclusive. Thank you very much. It's almost time now, so thank you very much, and we hope we will continue this in the next lecture. The quote for the day is that leadership is an act, not a habit. So you can always repeat the act to maintain it as a habit. So the leadership in you must not die. You have to resurrect it. Keep practicing leadership, and that is only when you can become a complete leader. Thank you so much, and God bless you.